guys, welcome back to the channel today. Now, today we got Overlord episode 7, and we got the conclusion of Ainz looking for the dwarves. And it was kind of a bloodbath, to say the least, but who didn't expect that? You know, who really thought that Quagoa would end up going quietly? Like, yes, you're my new master now. Who really thought that? But yeah, we had the conclusion of our little dwarf arc in the series, and Ainz is one step closer to getting exactly what he wants. So let's just stop talking about it, and let's get into Overlord Season 4, Episode 7 today. So our episode begins with the General of the Quagoa from our previous episode bowing to the Clan Lord, who is exactly how you think he would be. Arrogant, full of himself. And they start discussing what happened with the dwarves and how they got pushed back by these mysterious black golems. Those Death Knights really destroyed them. But he starts saying, oh, this might be a problem. The dwarves will definitely have more of those. We should potentially wipe them out. And in this moment, they get revealed that there are enemies approaching them. So the Lord tells them, you know, get our people to safety just to be sure. I'm going to go talk to the ice dragons, actually, and see if they can help. And it turns out they have a bit of a pact with these dragons. You know, they're on, at the very least, somewhat friendly terms to where they can at least come talk to them without getting slaughtered. And the Clan Lord of the Quagoa actually begs the ice dragon, like, we'd like to borrow your strength, sir. We've come to offer you this much money. And the dragons are as haughty and full of themselves as you would think they are. Because I imagine in the Overlord world, dragons are a big deal. They're really strong. I can only imagine that they're some of the strongest creatures probably in the world. So of course they're going to be arrogant. And it turns out they've made their nest in the dwarven capital city. So Ainz would have to encounter them anyway. So this is actually perfect. So the dragons agree that, you know, we should go and help the Quagoa in this instance. You'll give us 10 times the amount of gold you have here, but we will come and help you. And they agree to that. And as they're leaving, I just like that the dragons are like, oh, are you going to go personally? And the great dragon lord's like, nah, I'm not going personally. You serious? I'm not doing that shit. Go send one of the kids to go do it. And it's here that we meet a very interesting dragon. We meet a dragon named Hajimal. And he's a freaking nerd, bro. Let's be honest, he's a nerd. He's wearing glasses, he's holed up in his room, and the Dragon Lord has to knock on the door like, son, it's me. Let me in. I just want to talk, I promise. And I'm just like, I didn't know we were getting family dynamics with dragons today. I just imagine this is like some Full House stuff, and that's Bob Saget like, son, let me in. Let me in right now. I just want to talk. So eventually he just gets fed up and breaks the door down. And he's like, Hajimal, you need to go and see these elves. You need to go get rid of them for us and assess their strength. And of course, he's a little nerd. He's scared of everything. He's like, I don't want to do it, Dad. I don't want to do it. But he forces him out there. So I like how he goes and meets with Ainz and all them. He puts his little glasses away. He sucks in his stomach. I found that really hilarious. I don't know why. That gave me a kick for sure watching it. And he's like, who goes there? Any further is the dragon's capital. And Ainz is like, ooh, a dragon, huh? Nice. What materials could I make out of you? I could use your scales, your meat, your wings, all that kind of stuff. And of course, Hajimal is like, no, please don't kill me. And he instantly submits to Ainz right then and there, showing he's got no backbone. But I just find it hilarious. The Quagoa are actually watching this whole interaction. And Ainz starts asking him, like, all right, well, are you the one that took over the capital? He's like, no, that's my father. And there's plenty of other dragons here. And I like how he comments on his stomach like, oh, look, you must have put some meat on your bones for the winter. And he's like, no, I'm just kind of fat. And I'm just like, oh, yes, a rare breed. I can't kill you now. I'll keep you alive. And he's like, bring me to the rest of your family. I will I will kill them all. Words are hard. Subjugate. Whatever. I'll kill them all, basically. And then Gondo actually says, couldn't you spare his mother, Lord Ainz? You know, couldn't you be nice and spare the boy's mother? And he's like, I guess I could. I guess I could do that. So they go and meet with the other dragons. So they go and confront the Dragon Lord and his 3 wives. And he's like, boy, you're a fool. Why would you bring a mere skeleton in my presence? Preposterous. And Ainz is like, I'll give you one chance. Submit to me or die. And of course the Dragon Lord's not going to submit. So Ainz literally just lmao him and blows his heart up. And he dies right there. And we get a funny scene where Ainz asks him, like, alright, which one's your mother out of these 3? He's like, well, actually, Lord Ainz, they're all my mother. He has 3 moms. So unfortunately, Ainz is like, fine, we won't kill them, but you go gather all the other dragons, all the littler ones, and bring them here, right now. So they go and do that, as Gondo and Ainz open up the treasury, actually. And even Ainz is like, yo, Subarashi, wonderful, because it's filled with treasure and shit. The campaign's already paid for itself. Their expedition, it's already paid for itself. Which is fantastic. And now we switch over to Aura and ShallTear as they confront the clan lord of the Quagoa and the entire clan, basically. Now, they were ordered to subjugate them, to take them all alive, or to kill them all. And I gotta say, the clan lord is not stupid. He, at the very least, understands, like, alright, I gotta protect my people somehow. These aren't people I think we can beat easily. So he approaches ShallTear and Aura and starts talking to them. And they just flat out say, you have to submit to us or we're gonna kill most of you. I think it's kind of cruel as hell, actually, and kind of vicious when they said, we're gonna kill all of you except for 4,000 men, 4,000 women, and 2,000 children. Out of their 60,000 Quagoa there. They're like, we're going to kill all of you until there's 10,000 left, and then we're going to make the rest of you submit and work for us. And I'm just like, damn, that's kind of cold. And the clan lord, he's shaken by that, but he doesn't show it right away. So they obviously start attacking ShallTear, and guys, is it even a slaughter? It's just a bloodbath. You literally just see her just casually killing all of them. Like, the mound of corpses she's standing on as she's just slaughtering thousands of them is kind of wild. Even I'm thinking, like, I was like, damn, man, this is violent as hell. Just you see body parts raining everywhere, just people's whole bodies getting obliterated. It's crazy. And the clan lord in this instance realizes that we can't win. We can't win against this. He even sends his best men in, telling them that, you know, my heroes, my chosen heroes, this is our chance. They must be weakened now that they've taken out so many of us. Go and slay them. And I like how his subordinate next to him, he's like, my lord. And he's like, I know. They're going to die. But we have to thin out our numbers until there's about 10,000 of us, and then we can stop. He knew right then and there, like, this is going to happen whether I want it to or not. So I need to save as many of my people as possible. And it's pretty brutal, actually. It's pretty damn brutal. But they eventually do submit. And it's here that Ainz starts talking with the other dragons, trying to make use of them. And one dragon obviously has got an attitude and tries to fight Ainz, but Ainz lmao him yet again and murders them, and the rest of them fully submit to him. And it's here that he meets with the clan lord of the Quagoa and guarantees that they will submit to Nazarick as well. And that them and their next generations of the Quagoa will humbly serve Nazarick. And they came out pretty damn good in this situation, I must say. They came out pretty well in this argument. They got a bunch of money, they got new manpower, and they have dragon material now. They're sitting pretty good. This is a good expedition. And he got runesmiths. Like, mission accomplished and a half. And we actually get a really funny scene with Ainz and ShallTear and Aura. Just yet again, Ainz just luckily gets all these misunderstandings that work in his favor, man. That really is one of the funniest things of the show to me. I'm very curious though. Like, what would happen if they really find out like how Ainz really is? Like, if they find out his real personality. Watching this show for so many years has really made me think that, like, what would happen? Would their opinions change of him if they found out that he's not as capable as they think? I really wonder that. Would they betray him? That's a question I always ask myself. But after getting all the Quagoa under his control, they go back to the Dwarven village and, they celebrate. And Gondo says, we were hesitant at first, but with a send-off like this, we can be welcomed into your country with open arms and know that we're welcome. And it's really nice. And we even get another funny scene with Demetrius at the very end of the episode where yet again Ainz gets a lucky situation. Demetrius is like, oh, you're brilliant, my lord. You see 10,000 years into the future? My lord. And that's how our episode ends, Really straightforward. As I said in my last video last week, though, I heard they cut some content from this season. So if any of you know what they cut, and if it's something really important, let me know, please. Because we got a lot of character development in this little arc for ShallTear, I could say. But I can imagine they cut a lot and from the novels. So let me know in the comments. Seriously, I would like to know. But yeah, that ends our little quest to find the dwarves. And I'm curious to know where we go from here in our season, Like, what's going to happen next? What's another big event that's going to happen? I don't know. But we'll find out soon enough. But that'll be it for today's episode, guys. So I hope you have a great day, week, month, and year. And hopefully you're never in a situation where you get slaughtered like the Quagoa did. But until then, guys, I'll see you next time. Deuces.